Just give me like a 10-minute like recap.
Yeah, like Skybound rundown.
Like that. Yeah.
What's up, Brian? You
So,
Hey
still doing the
guys,
stream?
yeah, we're still doing it. I actually just got home from youth breakthroughs at my church, and you will not believe it. Tons of snow here in Georgia.
oh wow.
Yeah, it was really,
Really?
yes, it's so bad. The roads, I mean, total skid territory. Like,
No wonder
seriously.
they don't film The Walking Dead in the winter.
Well, I mean,
Yep.
that would also be too expensive, but yeah.
As
Yeah.
as a fellow Canadian, I have had my share of snow this year.
Agreed.
Well, you think I'm honestly? I mean, yeah, come up to Canada and then you won't say that's bad over there.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right,
Yeah,
so
like Quebec gets so bad.
all right, so first off, I want to thank you guys for coming tonight for the Wolf Among Us stream.
No
So
problem.
I appreciate
Oh,
it.
yeah.
And did you guys each get a chance to play the episode?
I've had my share of snow this year.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I've played a long time ago, but I still remember enough from it.
Yeah. So yeah, Rowdy, without spoiling it, like, what did you think about episode 2? Like, what are your favorite parts of Wolf Among Us? Do you like certain characters from the first 2 episodes? Like,
I mean, from like the first 2 episodes, I feel the story is very unique. It's something like Telltale doesn't only really did one time. Just overall playing with like the fable concept and the glamour, I feel in a
yeah,
way you almost feel like you're controlling the bad guy. Like you can kind of be the bad guy in this from the first 2 episodes. You can kind of choose to be good or bad.
that's true. You can tear someone's arm off or destroy a business. Like, it's all up to you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So I feel like it gives you. I feel Wolf Among Us. It gives you the most control over who your character becomes, even more than The Walking Dead in a way.
Yeah,
Mhm.
kind
Like,
of. I see what you're saying.
yeah,
Because, like, with Lee, no matter what choice you make as Lee, you still kind of feel like he's a good guy. Whereas with Bigby, it can go either way.
yeah.
Yep. Big
But
can be
regardless,
full
I
on
think
like evil if you want him to be.
Mhm.
yeah, Snow was awesome.
Was he alive?
Snow
Yeah.
was awesome.
Dude, that was
Yeah, I mean,
that
it was
the
hard
highlight
like
from episode
talking.
2.
It was hard to say like stuff like that. Like oh she's dead. It was weird like talking like that last stream.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But thank you guys for not spoiling it for Dan or, not slipping up or
No,
anything. I appreciate that.
that's
Because,
a. I mean, that's an asshole thing to do. Like, okay, if something slips up, it happens. But like overall, I'm never gonna intentionally spoil anything for anybody. That's just scummy.
Yeah, I appreciate that, guys. Honestly, because it's because because you guys were so good in that part, like that part of things. Like I was completely thrown off when I saw it.
so
Yeah,
we got a bunch of new characters this episode. Like,
yeah.
we can run down.
Bluebeard.
Yeah, Bluebeard, who's voiced by Dave
Fun
Fernoli,
fact. Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, Lee.
but he is not Lee. As much as we want him
I
to
know,
be,
but he's not Lee, but he's voiced by Lee's actor. But yeah, he's nowhere near the quality that Lee was.
Well,
Yeah,
dude, like
that
everybody
is.
was asking me too, like in my review for the episode about like what do I think of his character so far, and I'm like, okay, wait, why are people asking me about him so much? And then I'm like, oh, that's why, because he's played by Lee.
Yeah. I feel like every character that's played by Lee is immediately notorious. Like, there's a character in Minecraft Story Mode who's voiced by Lee's actor. Batman in Batman games, there's a character. He pretty much voices somebody in every Telltale game, even
Well,
Tales
yeah,
from the
because
Borderlands.
because like a lot of people were asking me about it, and I'm like, okay, cool, but like I don't know, like his character hasn't done too much for me so far, but then I'm like, oh, okay, that's why.
also he's a false advertised fable. His beard's not blue.
I know.
Yeah, I know. I always thought about that. I remember like when I first like played the episode like so long ago, like I heard Bluebeard and I thought it's gonna be like some like guy with like some like with blue hair.
Yeah, definitely.
No. He just
Yeah.
looks like a freaking mafia guy.
I don't know. Bluebeard looks like
Not
just like
mafia, but
Bluebeard just looks like that pampered millionaire who spends his free time doing like messed up things without people knowing because he has so much money.
sniffing
Like,
blue.
that's so childish. But
Yeah, I know. I know people who would do that shit in elementary, no joke. Elementary, people would sniff glue.
Ugh, yeah.
I don't know if
Um,
that actually did anything, but man, yeah. Let's get to the episode. I think because we have. I think. Do you think you'll be able to get the whole thing done? Because you had to leave like last minute last time we did a Wolf Among Us stream.
yeah, I don't think I have to. I mean, we should make pretty good time, like last time, or a little bit
Yeah.
longer. But like with the Wolf Among Us, like we just talk about our choices and how that goes. It goes sooner than Walking Dead because we have less people, and it's just
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
there's less to go by. So with Walking Dead, we talk about fear and World Beyond, but with Wolf Among Us, it just sticks to that mostly.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Because we don't like get thrown off. You know, we don't like. Oh, speaking of Walking Dead, for the stream after Better Angels, can we do Too Far Gone?
I think we've done that.
too
Yeah.
far gone. Yeah, we did do that. And also, guys, I'm not really sure. So with the streams, okay, so it depends how Dan's doing the Wolf Among Us episodes because I want to do if he does them like fast paced, which I think I remember seeing Dan. Dan, you said you were gonna do like the episodes much faster than once a week because The Walking Dead's coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to let everybody know, just for anybody that's curious, that's either on the stream or anything like that. The plan is that we're gonna do next Friday episode 3, but then the week after that is gonna be the crowded one because the week after that we're gonna do on Tuesday episode 4, and then on that Friday we'll do episode 5 to finish it off. And the only reason why I'm doing 2, not next week but the week after, is because The Walking Dead does return pretty soon after that. So I kind of want to clear
Yeah.
Wolf Among Us before Walking Dead comes back.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited for. I'm
So-
thinking of what we could do after Better Angels. Maybe
Yeah.
a season 9 episode.
Maybe. Yeah. So with
We'll talk about
okay,
it
so
after.
Monday, I will do Better. Monday should be the time I do Better Angels. I should be free on Monday to do it, and
Same.
after that, it'll be the Wolf Among Us streams. I'll try to finish them up, and I'm not sure what's after that because it might be like The Walking Dead season 10, episode 17. Like, you know what I mean? It might be that. Like,
We
it's
can
kind
do
of hard.
that, yeah. Like a discussion.
All right, so at the episode, so you guys remember what happens? We have Big B who kind of just phased out, and then you remember seeing like Snow's head, and then he's in a interrogation room with this woman, Detective Brannigan, and I mean, like, were any of you guys confused when you first saw this? Because yeah, like like, she's a human, they're humans, they're not fables.
Yeah, they're actually. Yeah, they're actually like real cops.
Yeah. And then so yeah, we're talking to her, and you know, I don't know if you guys had this, but like I think it was pretty much for everyone. Big B was just like, your nose is bleeding, and then it just happens. Like that was interesting. Like, did you guys have that in your version of the game?
Yeah.
I think so. What was the deal? Like, it was like a machine or something like that Crane used?
No, it wasn't a machine. So they mentioned this a couple times.
I don't
so
remember.
in the woodlands, the apartment area, they have a floor of witches who do magic, and once in a while they need a spell done, and Crane had them use a memory wipe spell on the entire precinct, and it only worked on humans.
Yeah.
So after that, we get Crane coming. He tells Bigby that they have to go and everything, and they're gonna forget everything that he saw at the woodlands because, obviously, they're gonna start figuring out. Yeah, obviously the Fables can't let humans know they exist, they live among them, kind of thing. And then we have Bigby taking the photo on the desk, and I believe no, I don't think we have the intro yet. So we have the part where in the car ride. And we have the part where Crane is just asking about Snow, what was the last thing she said, and all that. And we have so we have him mentioning. So in my version, he's like, we found Tweedledee tied to a post. Like, so like, who did each of you guys have? Like, did you have Woody or a D? Like at this part of the episode.
D.
Yeah, me too.
I think I got D my first time playing through.
Yep.
Yeah, did you guys like when the cops like nose was bleeding? Did you think she was dead at first?
Um,
Hard to say.
Yeah.
I didn't get to process it because I think Crane just walked in, and then I was focused on him.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah. Because like you
uh,
kind of just focus on him because he just kind of comes out of nowhere. So yeah.
definitely. And oh yeah. So yeah, Crane just mentions how Bigby needs to find a killer, otherwise they're gonna have like a third head on their front door. And Bigby's just like, I got it. And then when he tells him again, like for Snow White, he's like, I got it, and he just slams the door. And like it's funny, like the window cracks, and like I just find that interesting. Like he didn't even have to touch it to break it. Like I don't know. That was just interesting. It's just to show how like Bigby deep down is just like angry with Snow White's death and well, supposed death, obviously.
Yep. I it's just crazy too that like they make you think they really do take it for a while like during the episode. Like I know the intro hasn't even happened yet, but I'm just saying like this is a longer intro and it just really gets you in that mindset of like, oh man, like what is he gonna be like after this? And then it's just random, like she just shows up. Like I don't know, it's just crazy how long it took for that to actually come.
Yeah. And okay, so then we get the introduction to Bluebeard and the interrogation scene with Dee. And I'll be honest, I was pretty rough with Dee. I was not holding back. I did punch him a couple times. I even knocked out some of his teeth. So I'm just letting you guys know. I'm being honest. But it's funny because like I did stop like after that, and then I tried to go with the more passive option or like less violent. And as I was doing that, Bluebeard, he still had a problem with it, and then we kind of fought. And then when Snow, we have the part where Snow comes in, and she sees Bigby like in my version, just putting Bluebeard against the wall, and she's like, "What's going on here?" Like, so
Yep, that was the same thing for me.
there's different versions of the scene if you guys didn't know. Like there's one where if you keep being more violent, we have Crane who he kind of gets he kind of mentions that like maybe this is your fault that Snow's dead because you're so violent. And we have like even when you're not controlling it, Bigby literally grabs Crane and he is about to punch him right when Snow comes in. Like if you guys did not know that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's actually a version of the story. Like Snow could have just walked in and saw Bigby about to punch their boss. I mean, supposed boss, but yeah,
That
I
would
don't
have
know.
been crazy if that happened.
Yeah.
Definitely. So, okay, so we have the intro. Now we finally get the intro, and it's still really good. Like, I mean, man, that intro is amazing. I'm trying
It's
to think.
amazing, dude. The music is just it's so cool.
It really is. It's like ominous, and the thing about Wolf Among Us is it really feels like a comic. You know?
Yep.
It
Yeah.
does, yeah.
Just visually, when you, especially that intro, that's when it really like sells it for me. When you just see some of the silhouettes and stuff as he's like walking by, I just love it.
Yeah. It feels like it's not like The Walking Dead. Like, yes, it's in the comic universe, but it feels like its own thing. You know?
Definitely. It looks like.
Hey, sorry guys, I was just talking to my uncle there.
No worries,
Yeah.
Matt.
No worries.
Yeah, so like, yeah, that's the thing. I get what you're saying. Like the characters, they kind of look like they could be in The Walking Dead because that's how the style is. Unlike
Yeah.
Definitely.
unlike in the Game of Thrones game where they just you don't know where they belong because they just look so off.
Yeah, the character models in that game were god awful. I think the story was okay, but the models, dear God.
Yeah. They were so bad. Okay,
Telltale cannot do medieval stuff. I'm sorry.
I think wait, Telltale can't do medieval. Is that what you said?
Like some medieval themes. I
Medieval?
just don't think it's their style. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Like
think
if
they
Game
should
of Thrones
just.
can be medieval.
It's just they weren't the right studio to do it. They should have got David Cage or the people who did the those games, Detroit Become Human, and like the realistic looking games. They should have had them do it. Like they should have had them
Yeah.
do
It could
the
have
Game of
still.
Thrones game.
It could have still followed the Foresters. Just again, if it felt more, you know.
Yeah. Okay, so then we get Snow, who okay, so you guys know it. Snow's alive, and she is just like
Yeah.
she's not exactly happy, which I guess it's kind of understandable. She's gone for one night, and then there's like a lot of messes going on right now. And,
Just like look at all the stuff
Yeah,
Bigby
kind
does
of.
just when he thought like during that time that she was gone, you know?
Yeah.
yeah, that's true. If anything, she should be surprised that it wasn't like way worse, but whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just crazy because like I was confused too. Like when Big B's like, "Okay, can you explain this? Because I'm really not getting it." And she mentions,
I know.
and then Snow is just like she talks about how after she left in a taxi, she went to the business office, heard about this body, and then she went to get it. And oh man, that's gotta be so weird. Imagine. Well, obviously you can't contact Big B, so she goes herself, and then you see basically your dead body. Like that's got to be so awkward. You know what I mean? Even if
So
it's not
messed
like,
up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's got like yeah. Like
I
imagine
one
actually
thing I
seeing
wish
that.
though, I wish you could have seen Bigby's first reaction when she was alive, because like when we saw her in episode 2, like I think Bigby already knew, right?
what do you
Uh,
mean?
Like when she first appeared in episode 2, in the cell, when she came in the cell, Bigby already knew that she was alive.
Yeah, you saw it right there.
no, I like.
I mean, you
Yeah,
saw it
I was gonna
there.
say that was the
Really?
first time you saw her.
It's been so long,
Honestly,
man.
just
Oh,
give me like 2 seconds. Thank you.
man, I really need to replay the game. I've forgotten so much. Like I remember the basic premise, of each episode, but like certain details.
Yeah, definitely. Um, okay, who is here? Okay, yeah, Ken's here, but he's
Who's that?
muted.
Oh, chosen one.
Uh,
What's up, chosen?
Yeah, he says I have to go, but wanted to check in. Well, thanks, Chosen. I appreciate it.
yeah, no
Thanks
problem,
for coming,
man.
man.
Support, man.
All right, so okay, what happens after that? Oh yeah, so we have the part where, um, so I didn't even think about this at first because I was still new to The Wolf Among Us, and she's like, "Okay, why does this girl look like me, and why was she glamour like me?" And I'm like, "Oh, okay, that explains it." Like how you have like a twin, because like that's the thing about the magic in this world. Like you kind of forget it's still there, just because the story is kind of made in a realistic way that you kind of forget there's still magic.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so it makes sense in a way. Like could
But
be a body double.
like the one thing I'll say about this moment though, where we find out she's alive, like I'm not saying it's gonna be like this for the rest of the game, but there is one thing that definitely like when you see this, it makes you question going forward, like all the other deaths that are gonna happen.
Yeah, it's like if this character dies, like I mean, hey, are they actually dead, or is that a twin?
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
definitely.
Oh man.
So, oh yeah, okay. So we have the part where Snow is just talking to Big B. She doesn't want to be an errand girl anymore, and then we get the part where he says that he doesn't want to lose her, and then she says the part where that she's not his to lose. Which, oh man, that's gotta. I mean, I know she
Really, a toxic
apologizes
couple
now.
sometimes.
I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, it's obvious to us that Big B has feelings for Snow. You know what I mean? Like all of us, it's pretty
Yeah,
clear.
definitely.
But for
I mean,
Snow,
Yeah.
like I think that would be a good duo for the show, to be honest, though.
Yeah. They're like the Lee and Clementine in a way of the Wolf Among Us.
They actually are.
Yeah, they. I feel like the two like I don't know the two like voice actors and stuff and the way they kind of like act in scenes. I kind of feel like they're doing it well so far, to be honest, to where I actually would be okay with seeing them in a relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, because voice actors could also change the way you think of characters and the way they're compatible with others.
Mhm.
Yep.
And oh yeah, so we have Snow mentioning how when they found the body, it was actually Toad and his son. And we have the part where she's like, she kind of asked Bigby, to, just be nice in there. Like, she, he doesn't. I mean, this is actually all up to you. Actually, when you talk to TJ, like about the body situation, because like you can either be, nice like Snow said, or you can be kind of scary, or come off as intimidating. Like it's really all up to you. And obviously, I chose not to be intimidating to a little kid.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, to be fair, that's kind of messed up.
No, I was
That's what I mean, though.
I was nice to him just because like yeah, he's just little. Like honestly, I'm not gonna go that far.
Plus, if you're like being mean to him, like Toad, that's just gonna affect your relationship with Toad.
Yeah, exactly. That I was like super nice to him, like, and I kind of like, I'm like, okay, like, is there anything else you can remember? Like, I didn't go all out on him. Like some of the options gave me, I'm like, nah, I don't want to do that.
Oh,
It's kind of funny that they give you the option. Like, you can really be an asshole in this.
Yeah, sometimes too much. Like if you really follow some of those like crazy options
Oh,
they give you, it's like, wow.
yeah, you can be
I
full
know.
on evil in this.
It's
Yep.
true. You can.
Like, obviously, I
It's
can't spoil. I
yeah.
can't
Don't
spoil
spoil
too
it.
much, but once we get to later episodes, like, I want to be able to talk about it more at the end. Bring up this concept because it's amazing. You can just be a freaking
Yeah, like just jerk to everybody and just not care. I
yeah, freaking
mean, yeah. I mean, like I'm somewhere in between. When it comes to talking to Toad, talking to
Hey,
TJ,
I'm back, guys.
and
So
Snow and
Just had to
Narissa
deal with something.
later in this. Oh, I'm sorry, Matt. Were you saying something?
Yeah, I just had to deal with something.
Oh, okay, man. It's all good.
Yeah, it's just like just some family stuff, like guys being loud in the background and stuff. So I just muted.
Okay. All right.
But I will say though about Bigby, like it's just kind of crazy that like I'll just say like for me, I'm nice when other people cooperate with my questions, but like when you have some of the, and we'll get to it obviously, but like the part like later on in this club, and the guy is just like, oh, that guy annoyed me. Like that's when I actually did go all out like evil on him, to be honest.
Yeah.
We don't use your big school words. Just use normal people words and all.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
uh, hey, are you there, Ken?
Yeah.
Hey, to let you know, if you can mute your mic whenever you're not talking, that would be great.
yeah,
Cause
because there's a lot of background noise.
yeah, uh, we
No
we would
offense,
appreciate it.
but-
Yeah, no offense, but we would appreciate it. Okay, so what was I? Oh yeah, so like, yeah, about Big, where you want to go with Bigby as a character? Like, yeah, like when did you sneeze?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, it's okay. God bless you. Yeah, it's getting colder.
Thank you.
So like yeah, like when it comes, I'm like I have a very interesting Bigby in my story because like when it comes to like Bigby, I'm tearing dudes' arms off and getting very violent. But when it comes to talking to Snow, Narissa, and TJ, I'm very like positive. You know what I mean? Like I'm just
Yeah.
like I don't know. That's where I like to be. That's where I did it
Yeah.
in the first two episodes.
That's what I love. Like, you can be full on evil, like you can just be full on good, or you can do a mix of both.
Yep.
Be harsh on
kinda-
certain characters.
I'm like 60-40, like 60% like I'm evil, I'm not gonna lie, but then there's that other 40 where like when like people cooperate, like I'm good with them, you know?
Yeah, like I'd love to see like somebody play through the game in a joke way, where like they're mean to all like the nice characters, and like all the characters who are like assholes are actually like being good, like all the characters who deserve hate.
There
Yeah.
might be some playthroughs like that, but honestly, I
I'm
don't think I will waste
sure.
my time.
Me neither. I'm saying I would watch that though, because it could be funny just to see like basically Bigby being the villain in a way.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. So, okay, so yeah, we're talking to TJ about how Lily's body was dumped in the river, and then after that, we go to look at fake Snow's body, and okay, so yeah,
Oh,
we're
this
getting
scene was so uncomfortable.
yeah, especially for Snow for obvious reasons, and I mean, yeah, so yeah, they noticed there's some issues with fake Snow's body. Like marks, scars. Clothes are off, and even a brooch.
There was like an extra like button on her jacket too, I remember.
Exactly. So it's not exactly the same. So something's off. Something doesn't make sense. And Bigby starts looking in her pockets and stuff, and they come across this piece of wood that has like a white deer on it. And this is kind of cool. We got this like little puzzle thing. We had to make it right. And then after that, we got a bunch of objects in the
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go make some hot dogs.
All right, man.
Can-
Sounds good.
No problem.
So after Bigby opens it, we get some things like first off a picture of Snow, and
Yeah.
and even weirder, some of her hair. I mean, just wow. It's
Oh.
like it's
Brian,
like
is this like the episode where they found out who the killer is? If
this
it
is
isn't, I
episode
don't want to.
this is episode 2. Ken, this yeah
Yeah,
this is episode 2. I'm trying to remember. You were on 3, right?
the very beginning of three.
Yeah, so we're only on episode 2, so you should be good, I think.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just make sure to I would appreciate no spoilers for episode 3 yet.
yeah, because this is only about episode 2.
Oh well, like considering who, like, cause don't we find out who it is at the very end of episode 2? But considering that you find out who did it, why would like I
Could
don't
you
get why
chill
he chops
out,
their
man?
like head
Just
off.
shut up.
Shit going on, and you better fucking watch yourself.
Shut up, man.
Okay. Um,
But I
all
just
right.
don't understand why he chops their heads off. Because
Yeah,
he does. I'm pretty sure he did it because he wanted Big B to see it. Because why would he do it at the doorstep? But they never really say why. But I guess I'll find that out later on. I guess.
yeah, trust me. We will find out why um, the heads were left there, in the front door. We're going to find out why they were killed like that, why Lily was killed in that room like that. We're gonna find that all out throughout the episodes.
Oh, hey guys, just wanted to apologize. My uncle's kind of giving me some grief here.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
that's no
I'm
problem.
sorry, man. It's okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Like I accidentally unmuted it for a second. I was just trying to swipe up on my phone.
um, oh, okay.
I think he
Is it
bounced. I think we're good now.
okay? Glad to hear that.
Yeah.
Um, all right. So where did we leave off of? We were at we were at the body. Fake Snow's body, and then the glamour wears off, and then we see that it's a troll. No, not the kind of trolls that plagued the live streams for the past couple of months. No, it's a different kind of troll. Yeah. So
Yeah, stupid trolls.
yeah, and a
That
snowflake.
Alicia Goodman Carey is she a troll or he a troll?
Oh, you mean the YouTube, the person that
Yeah.
sometimes came to my stream? Well, it's not actually Alicia Denham Carey, so I really don't know.
Is she like a troll?
Man,
Cause
big reveal it actually is. Everybody be like, what?
I know that would be if only. I don't know. It's hard to say.
she
I mean,
was in one of my streams, but she wasn't really saying anything weird.
I don't think you're really a troll if you just say something like, "Do you like my character?" or like,
Yeah,
you
like
know.
as long as you're respectful, like honestly, I'm not going to consider anybody a troll.
But yeah, but I don't understand why people try to talk about maybe hanging out or hooking up. Like, it's like you're on someone's stream. It's like, what is wrong with you? You know?
I know.
Oh yeah, I
It's just,
think she
I'm
did
like,
say
dude,
something like
somewhere
that.
else, go somewhere else for that. Honestly.
I know. Go to the open arms. Like, like seriously, like go there or something. Cause like, yeah, I don't want to hear. It's like, okay, so okay, yeah, so they're looking at Fake Snow's body, and yeah, they find out that they have to go tell Holly, and we have the part where so we get to choose whether or not to let Snow come with us or not to the trip trap,
I
and
chose to let her come.
I
Yeah.
did.
yeah, because the safest place for Snow is with Bigby, obviously, like being around him. I would say that's the safest place for her.
And like, I'll be honest, like the reason why I took her with me too, because I'm just like, yeah, I'm not showing up to no more doorsteps anymore, and it's the real deal. Like, nah, you're coming.
Exactly. So yeah, we get so we get the trip trap, and okay, so yeah, we have a new character, Jack. He's talking to Holly, and this was funny. He's like, it's like, where are the darts? And she's like, I don't know where they are. Who knows where they went after? And then like she's talking about the bar fight, and then you literally have Bigby putting a cigarette down and like stomping it out. Just he just walks in like, oh, I'm sorry, that was perfect timing. It's like this place got turned a mess. Who knows where they are after he? And then it's like it's funny. You can even ask them like, what are you guys talking about? Like I don't know. That was funny because I don't know. I just found that really funny.
Hey guys,
And
I'm back.
Hey, man.
Hey.
okay, so yeah, we get introduced to Jack, and what did you guys think about him in terms of
I
like
actually really like him.
you do?
I like him, but he seems a little bit suspicious.
Yeah, he seems like that guy who was. He seems like that guy who would try to sell you a car and says it's a really good deal when it's a piece of junk. Like he seems like that kind of character.
That's true, though.
Yeah.
Like anyone who hangs out at that bar is evil or a douchebag.
Okay, so we have the par. Let me think. Oh yeah, so we have the part where so in my version, Gren is missing an arm. If you guys didn't know that, so if you actually tear off his arm, yeah,
I didn't even know. Like, I thought his arm was just gonna be missing from his like other form. So like, is his human body missing? Like,
if you
the
tear
arm
his
missing?
arm off, his human body, when he's a human, the arm's gone too.
Dang, Brian.
Yeah, yeah. And
Ryan's not messing around.
I didn't
I
do
was
it,
not
but I kind
messing
of
around.
regret doing it. Because throughout this episode, he's still kind of a douchebag. So I kind of regret not doing it.
Yeah. So, so we have Gren who he mentions how Tweedledee was here, and oh man, I'm kind of surprised he was, but it kind of makes sense. Like, so when Snow and Bigby were talking to the Toads, so like Crane let him go, and it's like, oh man, like, cause like yeah, like obviously I don't think Dee was the murderer, but he knows something,
Okay.
and I think it's
But
important.
in my playthrough, I didn't go after him. I went after the other guy, and Snow let him out. So that's kind of cool. That it's different, and I know why. Well, I don't want to say anything, but I kind of understand why it changed from Snow in my playthrough and Ukraine in that playthrough.
Well, because I think it's to show who they relate to. It's like so for Snow, so for Woody, it's obvious he's not the killer, and it's obvious he doesn't really know that much. You know what I mean? Like, so I guess
He would have been my killer, but no, why I went after the woodsman.
Get the
Yeah.
fuck off the stage, you idiot.
It's a stream.
Yeah, Woody seems not Woody. D seems to be more like I guess guilty in a way.
Yeah,
I would
I
say-
kind of regret it because I rewatched and he had like blood all over his face, which was super. I knew 100% neither of them were the killer, but I knew both of them had some. They were hiding something, and the woodsman was hiding something. But the thing he told me when I played through, I think you would have found that out regardless. But no.
Yo, so I just came back. What did I miss while I was gone?
We're at the
hey,
part
Ryan.
basically like we're like they're going to tell Molly about
Holly.
your sister and stuff.
Yeah.
Or
Awesome.
yeah, sorry, yeah, Holly.
Yeah, we get introduced to Jack. If
Yeah,
you didn't know,
it's,
Rowdy.
that part.
Jack,
So
yeah.
and this was funny because like well obviously in the thumbnail it's kind of obvious like Bigby doesn't really like Jack that much just from I guess
No.
previous interactions they had, and it's just funny because like Holly even says like Jack stop it, and he's like why? And it's like she doesn't want like another a bar fight or something to break out like, and it's kind of funny because she's. Oh yeah, and in my version, like Jack is even like, you guys say we should get a posse, but when the big bad wolf comes, you're all scared. And then in my version, he says he maimed you. Aren't you pissed? Like, and Gren just like doesn't say anything. Like, so that actually happened.
Oh,
in my
yeah.
version.
Yeah, it relates to the fight early, like in episode 1. It's just like, man, look how much that actually affected them.
I feel
Yeah,
like
they are
ripping his arm off-
traumatized. They are
ripping his
traumatized.
arm off. Ripping his arm off it was unnecessary, but I feel like doing it would have proved that to not mess with him. But they were already kind of scared of him anyway, like, in a way.
Yeah. Like I didn't, so like even just like playing it through, and I'm like, man, either way, like arm or not, like they're still just like traumatized.
Yeah, definitely. That's that's kind of how you can play the game. Just uh, you choose what characters to traumatize, I guess.
Yeah,
Um,
that's facts.
I wasn't even
Like
here
that's
at
what
the
I love.
beginning. But did you guys like beat like whoever y'all were interrogating? Did y'all like beat them or force them?
Force what?
I
Yeah,
don't
because I
remember,
wasn't here
man.
at
It's
the
been so
beginning.
long.
But like when y'all were interrogating the people, did you just like force them like brutally, or did you just give them time to talk?
So I had D, and I was a little brutal with him. Then I gave him some of his own, drink, and then uh, not Woody, sorry, Bluebeard got mad at it and said I was being too soft, and then I shoved him against to the wall. So that's how my version
Oh, I
went.
beat him every chance I got. Cause well, not the first few times, but I feel like 2 times I just started hitting him a whole bunch of times.
Man, it's like don't get me wrong, like we're a great community, but man, is everyone here is everyone here a little bit violent or something? I'm just kidding.
I
Uh,
mean, at least in my playthrough, I definitely wasn't a pacifist, but I think I was definitely more nice and good.
this
Well,
game,
I told the reason why I was more violent is because the whole first episode I was being nice to everyone, and then Snow died and I was kind of mad, so I just was like, I'm not being nice anymore.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yo,
At
you can
least
just
like
like
up until Snow returned, I was like I had no patience for anyone.
exactly. I mean, it makes
like
sense.
I
Wait, what?
swear, like this game could be used as like like a psychological test for like criminals to see if they're fit to
Yeah.
return to
But like
society.
that's why this game is so good because it actually does delve into like that kind of stuff. Like I don't know, I feel like that goes unnoticed.
Exactly. Uh, okay, so where do we leave off? Okay, so yeah, we have the part where they tell Holly her sister's dead. Holly is, obviously very distraught about it. She's not really saying much. She even tells Snow that, it should have been her, which is that's rough. I mean, like, I know she's mourning, but still, like, any situation where someone says you should have died instead of that person. But Snow handles it pretty well. She doesn't get mad or anything.
Get it?
So, um, so yeah, we have her giving Holly the brooch that we found earlier, and then so we talked to Holly a little bit about Lily, like where she worked and stuff. And yeah, we found out about the place, the Pudding and Pie, where Lily worked. And Snow goes with Holly to the business office to prepare for the funeral. And Bigby is going to go to, the Pudding and Pie. And there we get introduced to Vivian, a new character. And she mentions. Okay, yeah, she kind of greets Bigby, but also, like, obviously Bigby is not here for. I mean, this place is just like, whatever you want, we have, and it's like, yeah, I'm not really here
Wait,
for that.
I
Damn,
I
you
just
just talking to the
pudding
person
realized
and
in charge.
pie. The
you don't
pudding and pie.
see.
That's a perfect name for a strip club.
Yeah, but you don't see. I just realized you don't really. I don't think you see Snow at all for the rest of the episode until episode 3. Like,
Yeah. I mean, Dan,
Actually,
Mm,
yeah, that is true. I kind of forgot about that, but yeah, you're right.
the
yeah,
episode's kind of short to me anyway.
wasn't it like 2 hours though, or
But it was
was it?
shorter than the first one, I think.
Yeah,
It
it was
felt
only
like it.
like it was like an hour, maybe like an hour and a half, something like that.
well, I
Hmm.
feel like each episode's a bit shorter than the last, in a way.
Yeah, I like
Is
I've
that
heard from people
is
that
that a
it gets shorter
spoiler?
as it goes on.
Is that a spoiler or like
No, it's not because
is
I've
like
already seen a lot of people like say that the episodes do get
yeah? Because
shorter.
I'll just say episode 5 is probably the shortest, but it's probably the
I
best
see
too.
that in like a lot of like a lot of Telltale games. Episode 5 is always like really short.
Yeah, it's weird how they do that.
Well, because usually episode 4 is the one where like all the crazy shit happens, and episode 5 is more of a conclusion.
Oh, by the way, Dan, you will love episode 3, and like, I mean, like, people love episode 3 and 5. I think you'll really like 4 as well, but some people say it's like maybe a little bit slower than the others because like you know what I mean like because 4s always have to build up to the finale. But I'll let you figure it out if
4
you
is my
think
least favorite, I'd say.
yeah like
episode 3 is going to be played probably in a couple days, but yeah, that sounds great, dude.
yeah you will love
I
episode
think
3.
honestly I won't say it, but I think I know why you're saying episode 3 is so amazing because of why I can't say.
Oh yeah, I mean like yeah episode 3 what they do in it's just crazy. Like they go from
Yeah.
100 to
You guys are
1,000.
making me so excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah. So okay, we get to meet Georgie, who, and no, not the Georgie from The Walking Dead. This guy,
I'll say.
this guy
I'll
is,
say.
oh my gosh, with the skinny guy, the
Game is good at making
the
characters you don't
tattoos.
like. There's a
Yeah.
lot of characters in this game that I just don't like.
I mean, this guy is like, oh sorry, I was just saying like
Too
this guy's
much.
like what 90 pounds, tattoos all over him, cocky British accent. Like, man, who is this guy? Like, he just gets on my.
I had like honestly like no tolerance for him, to be honest. I did destroy some of his stuff.
Me too.
Yeah, and he was an asshole.
I think I destroyed one. I think I destroyed the wall or something like that. That's all I did.
I kicked a keg of beer into the wall and destroyed the radio.
Oh, that's what
all
I
I
did.
did. Or
That's
the
what I
stereo.
did.
Me too.
That's all I did.
That
For the
makes
most
sense. Yeah.
I wonder if he would have never showed you the book if you never would have done all that. Or we wouldn't have done all that.
Yeah. So yeah, we have Bigby who just obviously he wants to find out what who hired Lily because that person's probably the killer, and we get to meet Hans for a little bit and like this new character, and man, just Georgie, the way he took that, I don't even know what you call that thing. It's like it's not a bat, but it's something else, and man, just like I'm glad Bigby stepped it up and took it because like. Man, I can't imagine the abuse this guy has taken in the past because there was blood on it, man. Just, like, I'm just saying, like, Georgie, scumbag. I mean, seriously.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Freaking.
I think so far I hate him. He's like not my least favorite character in a way. Like I despise him like Gregory from the show, but he's good. Like they were really good at making you not like him.
Well, yeah, that's the goal, though. You're not supposed. That's the thing. Like, that's why I think Gregory is so great because, like, he's meant to be hated, and they do such a great job of making him hateable.
Exactly. Also, I like the part where
That's
when you take the thing, it's funny. Georgie's like, okay, do what comes naturally, and Bigby's just like destroying all the glasses, like slowly. Like I don't know, I found that hilarious.
Oh yeah, like when he drags the thing as like they all slowly fall.
I know it's just
I
a small. It's such a small thing, but it's just it's hilarious.
I was somehow satisfied in that scene though.
I know.
really. Yeah,
So-
I'm so glad you're playing this, Dan, because this is really like it's crazy how underrated this game is. It's
Yeah,
so overlooked.
I'm not
It
gonna
is.
lie, I never heard about
Like-
this game until Brian brought it up.
I mean, I knew about it like since I found out about the Walking Dead Telltale game, but like I feel like so many people they play through the Walking Dead and then they hear about Wolf Among Us, like, yeah, no, it can't be as good as Walking Dead, so I'm not gonna play it.
Hey, and
Yeah,
you guys know what's
because
crazy?
I remember that Brian brought it up and he's like, "Have you ever played The Wolf Among Us?" And I'm like, "The Wolf what?" Like I had no idea.
Did
And
you
you know
even know it was a Telltale game?
Oh.
Did I know what?
Did you even know it was a Telltale game when you first brought it up?
When Brian first brought it up, I did because he said like I remember he's like it's the second best Telltale game, and I'm like, oh well, wow, like Walking Dead's good, so it must be.
Yeah.
and
Like
you guys,
obviously I know I brought this up, but I'd love for you to play Tales from the Borderlands after.
would you say that's the
Yeah.
third? Would you say that's the third best Telltale game, Rowdy?
Definitely, it's my third favorite. Like from
And it's more
and
comedy.
for like putting all the Walking Dead games together as a franchise, and not just a particular game, but
And you guys know what's
Yeah,
crazy? You guys want to know what's crazy? Watch Mojo. Okay, so I don't know if you guys watch Mojo, that YouTube channel.
I used to.
I know who you're talking
yeah.
about. I don't
Yeah.
watch them, but they always
Not
pop up when I
anymore.
recommend it.
Me either.
Not
I mean, I
anymore, but
watch them a few
yes.
times. I don't watch every video they do, but a few times. And um, okay, so their video had spoilers, but it did say the top 10 best Telltale games. And you guys want to know what was number one?
What?
Tales from the Borderlands.
No, The Wolf Among Us. It beat The Walking Dead. Like I don't know. It's just
I
it's
can
crazy. Like as far as sales,
I
yes,
can
it
definitely
didn't.
see. I can
Uh,
definitely
I
see
kind of feel
why it
like The
could
Walking Dead had a
I don't
very like strong beginning, but I feel like it kind of got slow towards the end
I would
No,
say like
I'd say
to
season
me.
4 was great, to be honest.
it
yeah,
was.
season 1 and 4 are the best for
Well,
sure.
season
Season
four I
two
think is good, but it has a lot of missed potential,
yeah.
like a lot.
See, I think it's fine. Season 1 masterpiece. Season 2 is good but not amazing. Season 3 is just world beyond here.
Yeah.
And season
Uh,
4
I
yeah.
don't like season
season
3, but I think Javi is okay
I
as
like Javi.
Season
It's just like Clementine was shoehorned in. Like it didn't feel like season 3. It felt more like a DLC.
No,
It
but like
they tried to
legit,
make it.
I would say season 4 is probably my favorite season of the game.
Uh,
I wouldn't say that because I think what it could have like. I know none of us really care, but I feel like got a lot of mutual attention. They could have made an episode 5. Like they could have, because I feel like it would have been cool to go to the Delta or something. That would have been cool to meet people, but I guess I
yeah,
don't really
but
mind it. I'm glad, I'm happy on what they did, but I just think there's a lot of missed potential there.
hey, if they do a Clementine's Live comic like Rick Kirkman teased at the end of Negan Lives, maybe who knows?
I'm not holding my breath for that though,
Me
honestly.
neither.
If it
I think
comes, it'll
that's
come.
actually a joke.
I hope it's good
Thinking they
because
could make.
Again, he was a
oh
I was
go ahead.
thinking like a while ago. I thought maybe Clementine could appear in Negan Lives as just like Negan goes to the boarding school, like he, something like
No,
that. But
no.
probably
Negan
It'll
going
be
to
not.
the
like a
boarding
fanfic.
school?
Negan becomes the leader or something. I'm joking, but it
No.
would be
yeah,
cool.
The new saviors.
a
Bro,
bunch of
Negan
kids.
just creates
Clementine.
a freaking kid
AJ would be a
army.
great savior.
They just wipe out the Delta. He just
Bruh.
like
Wait, what?
Lily, the like let's say you didn't kill Lily. Lily just comes back and Negan just uses Lucille on her.
Oh my lord.
Oh man.
Wait,
I hope.
imagine they did like a lineup in the Telltale game like with Negan. It was like Clementine, AJ, Kenny. Let's say like a bunch of fan favorites in a lineup.
Like Lewis,
Yeah.
Violet, everyone like that. Or
Yeah, you
like
could just bring in Kenny just because even though he's probably dead.
What was I?
Kenny
What
would
I
be
was
the one to get Lucille, honestly, if he was there with all the Telltale characters. Because Kenny would
Well-
like try and like step up to Negan. And
It's like
Abraham tried
Abraham.
that in the season 7
Yeah, because
premiere, and
that
he was like, yeah, you know
Abraham
what?
wasn't a choice.
He would be the
He was
But
like
Daryl
it's
of
literally.
different
that.
from the comics and the TV. I don't really read. I'm
Yeah.
just not reading the comics, but I do
Well,
know that he actually was picking.
Okay.
Then he
guys,
probably
say,
picked
like,
Glenn
okay.
because, yeah. Let's get back to the episode. My bad.
I think we can talk about that. We can bring that up after if you want, though. It'd be cool to
oh,
talk about that.
definitely, yeah. After we finish the episode, we can talk more about these. So okay, so yeah, we had the pudding and pie, and oh yeah, so Georgie he gives Bigby the book, and oh yeah, the part where he takes the
The
phone.
girl.
Wait, hold on,
Oh,
Ken.
boy.
The part where Georgie takes the phone, he's like, "I'm gonna call your superiors and file a complaint." It's like I don't care. Like the way Bigby walks away, he just does not care. Go ahead, tell Crane. Like he doesn't care. Like
But
love that.
did any of you guys like, well, maybe not, because most of y'all probably would know, but like two people who are just now playing this game, like me, did y'all know that girl was like the Little Mermaid? If y'all know who that is,
Narissa?
Little Mermaid.
Fuck's sakes.
Marissa,
yeah, I
yeah.
didn't know that was based off, like she was based off the Little Mermaid until I looked at the thing.
Because like all the characters in this are like based off like creatures from fairy tales.
I know. It's like they take Disney characters
They
and
don't really look like them.
then like Telltale, they took Disney characters and made their lives so depressing. Like that's what they did.
Yo,
Isn't
like,
it so cool to see
they
Simba
say
or something
Disney
as a drug dealer?
Disney can get dark, you know.
A lot
What?
of the Disney, like original Disney movies, actually were written like they have dark. Well, I don't know. I just know
But
they have some
yeah,
dark
but
stuff to it.
like I definitely think Wolf Among Us is definitely the darkest Telltale game.
I've only played like 3. I mean, Game of Thrones isn't exactly dark. It's more brutal than dark.
And cringe.
There is a lot of cringe there.
Right, right, your
Like I
business.
think there's some cool stuff. Like I think Asher is
Joe,
awesome. Asher and
Joe,
Roderick
it's
are
my
great.
business.
Yeah, they didn't know what to do with all the characters. Like we played as so many different
Yeah.
characters, and they just did not know how to balance all their stories together. It was just
They
bad.
limited themselves by putting characters from the show in there, because they and it ruined the tension. Like when Ramsey kills Ethan, like obviously Ramsey's not gonna die.
Exactly. Okay, so really quick back to the episode. So yeah, Bigby gets to meet Narissa, and we get to talk to her, and like Faith, she says, my lips are sealed, and it's just like, man, like how do we get answers? Like what happened to Lily, and this was pretty good because she's like, do you want to make an appointment with me? And then we have, I mean, obviously it depends on how much money you have, but she gets a key to the open arms and gives it to Bigby, and that way he can track down where Lily went. So, yeah, what did you guys think about this?
It was a good scene. I remember I was, the thing about this part, though, is that, and obviously you guys can't answer this because, spoilers and stuff, but this is another one of those scenes, like when she said my lips are sealed and stuff, like, I'm just saying, I know I'm wrong. I can guarantee I'm wrong. I'm just saying that it does make me question Faith's death a bit because of what happened with Snow. It does. I can't help myself but be like that.
Yeah. Wait, didn't... Oh, yeah. I don't know why I just remembered it now. Vivian, when you ask her something about Lily, I think she also says these lips are sealed. Like, it's weird. Like, it's like this place's motto,
I know.
It's just like trending thing to say.
It's like,
I know.
Yeah, weird.
it's their version of I am Negan. Like, has anyone noticed that?
We're still this new villain group is just a bunch of strippers.
Well,
honestly, I could see World Beyond doing that.
Oh,
World Beyond Season 2 villains are just a bunch of strippers. Be like, okay, what?
Hey, guys, can we seriously give Dan, like, just an amazing applause, or, like, for what he did, like, doing an Iris character evolution? I mean, come on. Who else could do that?
Would you stop banging on the door?
Fuck off.
What?
But yeah,
this
dude,
is
honestly, that Iris video was like, oh, it's so crazy that like I was like just getting like a suggestion by Rowdy, and at first I thought he was joking, and then Matt actually just suggested, and I'm like, you know what? I actually could do it.
No, I wasn't suggesting. I was just saying, just wait. I was saying like just wait till somebody suggests Iris.
Yeah,
but
like
I
you were
think
like joking.
it's
like,
still my fault though.
You're just like joking. You're like, oh, just wait.
Iris video, Dan.
Yeah, man, dude, honestly, like, and then like next week I'm just doing Eugene. It's like, oh man, what a switch.
Well, hey, Dan, real quick, I'm gonna open my camera. Just because you did that video and sacrificed your dignity, I salute you.
That's awesome. Okay, so so we have Bigby going to the open arms. Oh yeah, okay, so really quick, I did like this part. We have Bigby looking around the lobby, and we when you look at the soda machine, he's like, this crap will kill you, and he starts smoking. Like, that part was so funny. Like, I found that so funny. Because it's like, it's kind of true.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, soda is really bad for you. But like, some people will be like, well, what about smoking? And it's like, well, Bigby actually cannot die from smoking. He can't get anything. Like, he's a fable. Like, he just heals, constantly, so he won't get cancer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't. I don't think fables can die, can they?
I mean, they can,
No.
but they can't get like cancer or something from like smoking.
Like they can't die from natural.
Yeah.
I like how the one character that like smokes a lot, like it doesn't affect them,
Exactly.
Yeah. If only we could all be like that. I'm not saying smoking is good. I tried that shit once. It's disgusting, but.
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, like actually, if you guys didn't notice, I mean, it's not really a spoiler, I would say, but like Bigby, he doesn't smoke because he wants to. Like, it's for his senses. You know what I mean? Because like, it kind of like calms him down a bit. So that's why he.
I can kind of sense that though, because after any kind of intense like moments, you see him light one.
Exactly.
So it's like when in Red Dead, when smoking a cigarette replenishes your dead eye.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's like the opposite. Bigby already has Deadeye. He smokes to kind of lessen it. Because, like, yeah, it
He
is
has
kind
evil
of
eye.
evil eye.
Hey guys, I'm back.
Hey, Matt, everything
Hey,
good?
Matt.
You good?
Yeah,
Yeah,
everything's
we heard
fine.
like
It's
some
just-
noise.
Yeah, when he comes over, he just gets crazy sometimes.
I mean,
Sorry to
is
hear, man.
he?
I'm
I
sorry,
mean,
man.
sorry to hear that.
Yeah, he's got like a
But
drink.
don't worry about it. It's not bothering us.
All right, thanks guys. Like if he's
No problem,
like,
bro.
because like he like cusses and all that stuff, so like you can't really control what he does sometimes.
Is he like drunk?
Yeah, very.
Oh,
Okay, well,
Yeah.
we'll hope everything's gonna be okay, man. But don't worry about it though. It's out of your control.
all right. What did I leave off of? Oh yeah, so Bigby gets we get to see Beauty again, and
Slash Clementine.
I'm not
yes,
gonna lie. This
adult
episode,
Clementine.
I kind of got oh my bad, but I kind of got annoyed by Snow because I feel like she wasn't as appreciative that I cared that she was dead. I kind of understand, but in this episode, I kind of shifted because I kind of like the Beauty. She's probably one of maybe third or fourth favorite. She's just done nothing that has annoyed me at all.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, with The Wolf Among Us, there's either characters that like you kind of like, and then there's absolute jerks. So there's like that's the majority of
Yeah.
the groups.
It really is though.
And okay, so yeah, we asked Lily, not Lily, I'm sorry, Beauty some questions about Lily, and she goes upstairs with Bigby because she is kind of in charge at the moment. And okay, so we get to the room 207, and this is the part where she's trying to open the door, but it's not letting her. Like her key is not working. And then oh boy, we get this part. We get Beast noticing the two of them and suspecting the absolute worst.
Looks so bad.
It does. It really does.
I still don't get
Like
to this
I,
day
I, I
is
gotta say,
how
I can't blame the guy for thinking it. To be honest.
the thing I wish they would have, and I can't think of the word, but why was he even there? And the only thing I can think of is that he saw Bigby go in there, but what made him think that Beauty was in there unless he saw her in there?
I think he had an idea Beauty was going somewhere in the area, and then when he saw Bigby go in, he decided to, I guess, watch maybe from the outside when he was talking to Beauty, but he couldn't see her. And then when he went upstairs, maybe he slowly, followed them. I'm guessing that's what happened. So
Probably.
This was one of
Yeah.
those moments though where I'm just like, okay, like honestly, like you don't want to mess with Bigby though, honestly. So you might want to just let him explain.
I know, and
I mean,
it's so crazy. Like
Well, I don't know really, like, cause I know a few things about Fables, and I know who Beats is and Bigby is. So I feel like them two, I think this would probably been like I thought they would have been almost on the same, not almost on the same level, because I'm pretty sure Bigby can turn into like a full wolf. But like as far as like his Bigby's like base form, I shouldn't be saying that. It sounds weird, but I thought they would kind of be like a match as far as strength. But Bigby was destroying him.
yeah, he
yeah.
was.
Oh, hey
I-
Bigby's
guys.
definitely the most deadly character from
Yeah,
fighting
Matt?
games.
Just wanted to ask, when does the story start getting like really insane? Like obviously, like I don't have a great memory, so I'm not gonna remember any of the spoilers said here. Like I honestly have forgotten already. So like, when does episode 1 like really start to pick up?
I mean, it like
The
picks
third
up a little
quarter?
bit. What you said, third quarter. I mean, there's like crazy cliffhangers every episode. There's
Yeah.
fights every episode. I mean, there's a lot in between, and I mean, it's kind of hard to
I
explain.
would say mostly in like the back half of the first episode is when things get really interesting.
With the last quarter about us day is when it gets the most
I think
intense.
episode 1 is I like episode 2 better because episode 2 it's like I think it's pretty good the entire like it's not I don't think it's really that slow the entire episode. Episode 1 was pretty slow at almost the whole part until like towards the end, I guess. Even when you see Faith's head, I still wasn't, as immersed into the game yet.
I was just to kind of find out like how and stuff.
So
But like you didn't care really about it being faithful. Let's be honest.
No, it just made me intrigued to find out like
Surprised,
exactly
but
what went down. But as for like the character, I wasn't really too upset about it.
it was
Right.
shocking.
same.
But it's like you don't care about her. You didn't know her. You only
Yeah,
knew her for almost 5 minutes.
It's like
Yeah,
when
she was
Bigby
Toland
completely.
did
dies
though.
in All Out War. It's just like, yeah, we knew him, but okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't maybe care about Faith, but I mean, Bigby did at least. For the 5 minutes
Yeah.
he knew her. He doesn't have a lot
Yeah.
of positive interactions with people, and the ones that he does, it's personal. So yeah. Okay, so yeah, we get the fight between Bigby and Beast, and I think someone. Oh wow, this was funny. Okay, so I remember someone watching someone's commentary once, and they said they were like, "Beast, we're not doing anything yet." It's like, no, you're just making it worse. Oh my goodness. So yeah, we have, and during this part, like, yeah, I try to calm Beast down because I'm like, listen, Beast, you don't want to do this. It's not gonna end well for you. Trust me. Okay, I know. Like, yeah, Beast is he's physically bigger, but it's like, trust me, you're gonna lose to Big B, like big time, like. And
I know.
just the way the fight goes, he tries to throw the first punch, and as they're fighting, Beauty's trying to stop him, and then Beast like literally pulls a pipe out of the wall, man, and just okay. So then he has Big B pinned to the ground. They're both kind of they're wolfing out, I guess, or at least turning into their natural selves. And then we have the part where Big B literally gouges Beast's eyes out. I mean, just oh my goodness! Like there's Walking Dead fights, and then there's
that scene.
There's this.
I think they can do more with these fights since they can heal. Because when I was watching this, I didn't even know that Fables could heal. But I was I kind of felt bad for doing that. But then I think Brian told me in the chat that they can heal, so I didn't really
Yeah,
care that much.
that's
But
why
I
the
guess the
Wolfman
fights.
survived.
Yeah, that's what I didn't. I kind of know now, but I didn't understand how he survived that.
Yeah.
Hey guys, Epic's with us. He asked how we're doing tonight.
Oh, we're doing good, man.
Doing decent, bro.
And he asked.
Thanks for asking.
He asked all
how
of
are
us.
you, Epic?
Epic asked all of us who's the best Telltale protagonist. So obviously we still have 3 episodes left, but Clementine and Bigby, like, I feel like they're really top 2. Like, it's really hard for me to pick.
Definitely.
I thought you were gonna say Clementine would break Big B. I'm like, what?
No, I said
Clementine would get destroyed in a millisecond.
No, I said
yeah, I'm sorry. I love Big B. I love Clem, but yeah, Big B would
Okay, I'm
squash
not
her.
gonna lie.
Nah, Big B would
AJ,
take her out.
Yeah,
I feel
definitely.
like Big B and AJ would be such a good couple. I mean, not couple. What? A good duo.
Okay, no. Drop that right there.
Okay.
What's up?
Nothing. We're just
we're gonna pretend that it
we're just
happened.
mumbling our words a little bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, Clementine and Bigby are awesome protagonists. Because like with Clementine, she has the leadership, the past with Lee, being a moral character. But for Bigby, it's pretty obvious that he's not really a moral character. Like he's a different side of the coin with Clementine.
Can you make Bigby a moral character if you would choose to?
You can, but
yes,
it's
definitely.
still. But it feels like season 4 or 5 Morgan. Like it's not the most entertaining, So that's why I like to be in between.
Right. So he's kind of like an anti-hero guy.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, freaking Ginny's gonna roll up in it. Freaking Ginny's gonna roll up in the next 3 episodes.
Oh Lord.
The thing I think what happened with Telltale, because I just realized towards this is kind of when the games got good, and most of their protagonists were pretty good at the beginning, but when you get to the other games, it was pretty bad. Because I don't know anything, not one piece or bit about Tales of Borderland, but I do know a lot of people like it, the protagonists and all that. Which I guess when they started making games later, it kind of got bad because Minecraft Story Mode protagonists didn't like them.
Oh yeah,
no, he's the worst in my opinion. Jesse is the worst Minecraft Story Mode Telltale protagonist in my opinion.
Just there's no personality.
Game is the worst. I hate every character in there.
There's no personality.
Character.
Yeah.
Petra was okay, but
He was like
Other,
the freaking fat dude. I hate him. He's worse than
oh
Ben.
my God, Axel,
He's worse
Axel.
than Ben. I'd rather
Oh,
have Ben on
yeah,
my squad than him.
yeah. At least Ben was actually kind of relatable in a way, you know.
Yeah.
So, okay. So I'm trying to think, where do we leave off? Okay, yeah. So we have the part
Oh, the
where,
fight.
yeah, we have the fight. We can either hit Beast again, when he's down, which I chose not to, and then he takes a bottle and smashes it in Big Beast's face, and after that I slam him, through the door, and we have the big
The
reveal.
blood.
Yeah, the blood on the bed, and man, just it's crazy. And we have so Beast kind of like,
This part, I kind of had like a theory in my head. I never said it, but I kind of feel like the only because considering what we find out later, which I'll talk about, because who we find out did it, but I kind of feel like it was Beauty because I felt like there was no way the killer could get out unless the Beauty would know. But then you find out who did it, and it kind of makes sense. But still,
yeah.
Yeah.
So we have Bigby looking around in the room. We have Beast, who they tell him like, yeah, like this was really a big misunderstanding, and this is just a murder investigation, and Beauty was just working here last night as in charge, and yeah, so we kind of clear up that issue because yeah, we don't need this love triangle thing to continue because we don't need that. But yeah.
And plus, because we know who would win, even if the trouble started.
It's true.
Yeah,
It's true.
nobody could beat Big B. I don't think anybody could beat Big B, to be honest.
Nope.
Probably not.
so in the whole series, does Bigby ever go like? Is there anybody ever? Well, if this is a spoiler, don't like say it. But is there like any character throughout this entire series that even stand a chance against him, or did he just like?
I'm not gonna spoil that.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say either. But you will get your answer in the next couple episodes, probably. I would say.
Yeah, I won't say exactly which one, but yes, there is. You do get an answer to that.
All right, so
I'm willing to bet that somebody does like make an impact then.
Yeah, maybe.
okay, so
Maybe.
No, I've never played it really, other than the first half of episode 1.
Yeah.
okay, so then we have Bigby looking in the room, and it's the whole like, okay, so we find the book about Snow White, and we find some clues in the room. So when you find the apple, yeah, the apple, it's like the book, the single bite. When you see the dress, it's like the dress in Snow's book. And then when you see when you see the flowers on the bed, it's exactly like Snow in the story when there's flowers on her when she looks like she's dead in the story. So like episode 1, you have to connect the clues. Like, so from Toad's apartment to here in this room, there were 3 sets of clues that you kind of have to gather to kind of piece what happened. Yeah, so anyways, after that we have okay, so we didn't get the photos, and as Bigby is looking through them, he sees some with him in real Snow, and then oh boy, and then we get the one with Crane. Oh boy.
Gregory, you mean?
Such a dun moment, honestly.
Oh man. It's like Bigby's hate for Crane just skyrocketed like 1,000 times.
Gregory.
Man, it's
Gregory
like, man,
2.0.
this version of Gregory gets his hands dirty.
Freaking right.
Yeah, at least this one isn't a coward, right?
Yeah, true
Yeah.
enough.
Yo,
I mean, still pretty cowardly.
we're gonna
Still pretty
execute
cowardly.
him we're gonna hang him from a construction crane. That's how we're gonna execute him.
Oh, I get it, because Crane. No, it's
yeah,
like
exactly.
no, I don't know. I feel like we should like Bigby.
Please.
We should let
Please.
Bigby like alpha him, like just tear his head off, like just with his hands.
That's too nice. That's too nice. That's too painless.
That's too painless. Oh man.
You just see like the flashback of like Sadiq when he was telling the flashback in 9:15. You just see like Crane like fighting the Whisperers.
Yeah, right.
Like they fought like hell, and you just see freaking Crane like stabbing a Whisperer in the neck.
Oh my goodness, no, it's no, that's unbelievable. But yeah,
That's cursed.
hey, did you guys see the preview for episode 3? So like Dan, do you look at the previews or do you not?
Yes.
Okay, you do.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Are you excited for episode 3? Like,
My hype is through the roof for that one, dude.
I don't even think, even if it wasn't for the trailer, he'd still be hyped.
yeah, because
Yeah,
the
but
last shot in the trailer, you know what? You remember it, Dan?
Yep.
It's
They did that. They did that for the promo for episode 2. Like they did. It was almost the same thing. It was just longer.
yeah.
But
They do that in the previews to like make you wonder what scene is actually going to happen. Like, so like not everything you see there is canon to the episode. Kind of like how episode 2, the episode 2 preview, not everything was canon that we got to see. So, but yeah, some things are canon.
I feel like The Wolf Among Us is the only Telltale game where the teasers are actually like accurate.
Well, season
Like The
1 was
Walking
accurate.
Dead, the
Season
teaser.
2 was not
Season
accurate
2,
at all.
like I remember the teaser for episode 4. Like nothing from the teaser happened in the actual
I'm
episode.
back though.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
This is not.
And
This
episode
is not
5.
a spoiler because. Oh, this is
Yeah.
not a spoiler because I haven't seen anything past episode 3. But I feel like since they show him as a wolf in episode 2 preview and 3, I feel like it's gonna actually happen in episode 5 because the little picture in episode 5 shows him as a wolf. But you never know. I don't really know when it's gonna happen, but that's just what I think it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Good theory.
Yeah, they want you to be on your toes, like not know if Bigby does go like full wolf. Like they kind of want you to be like, well, when is it gonna happen? You know, like kind of hit you with the surprise. I guess I think they want to do that.
Man, I'm going full
Brian,
like evil next episode, though. Not gonna lie.
Wait,
Brian, obviously you'd be the best to ask this question to, since you're the only one in here besides me who's played all the way to episode 5. But would you say The Wolf Among Us is the darkest Telltale game?
I would say, darkest is kind of hard to say. I think it is one of the darkest. Obviously, it's darker than Guardians of the Galaxy, than Minecraft, Tales from the Borderlands.
Minecraft's almost the darkest game I've played. What are you talking about? They killed a
Guardians of the
pig.
Galaxy was actually pretty good. Not gonna lie.
It was, but it was really
I didn't
unneeded.
play it all the way, but I thought it was pretty boring.
It wasn't
they're
that
my
great,
favorite.
but
it was
my
really
favorite set
unneeded.
of like people from
it was
any
unneeded,
movie.
but it was still good.
Oh, Epic asks, hey Brian, so why do you think that Telltale only does 5 episodes a season in all their games? I think because they kind of wanted to be like, so 5 episodes, 2 hours each, 10 hours. Like I think that's kind of where they want it to be. If I had to guess, like I think 5 is just a good number. So like 3 is too short. 3 is too short.
Y'all know.
Can we acknowledge that freaking Minecraft Story Mode had 8 episodes in season 1?
Goodness. Oh
They
my
trying
goodness.
to drag that out, eh?
Probably because people thought it was good, but because they were gonna make a Stranger Things game, but it wasn't gonna be kind of like Walking Dead, where it was gonna be different characters, choices. It was gonna basically be just like the Jurassic World. Because I watched this little clip on what it was gonna be about, and all the like original characters were gonna be in it, and the graphics looked terrible. It kind of had the same graphics as the Jurassic World Telltale game. I don't really know what that was about.
Jurassic Park.
And that
the
game
Jurassic
did
Park
bad.
Telltale game.
The Jurassic Park one, the Back to the Future one. My bad.
The Jurassic Park one didn't even have choices.
I think it did.
I didn't even know they had.
I think they had choices, but they were just so bad.
Yeah, and it didn't affect. It was like dialogue. That's it.
Pretty much, and it was so annoying. Every 5 seconds, they have a dinosaur attack you from a corner or something. Like, oh, you gotta escape. That was so annoying. Who wants to dodge
I
dinosaurs?
cannot stand Jess. Jess was so annoying. I could not stand her.
Yeah, it used
to be so bad at the beginning, but it got really good after they made Walking Dead. I guess.
I don't know. It's hard to say. Walking Dead and Wolf Among Us, they're the darkest Telltale games. I'm not really sure
I think
because
Walking Dead is arguably more darker because
I know, like,
this.
I'm the one who brought it up, but maybe we should get back to the episode now.
didn't we
we
finish it?
basically finished it.
We finished it?
Yeah,
Yep.
Bigby
we
saw the
did.
picture with Crane and Lily.
Oh,
that's how
because I
it
went to go get I went to go get something, so I guess I missed that.
Yeah,
So yeah, that was fun, and yeah, we did that in pretty good time, I'd say.
we did.
Yeah.
Oh, now
So what
we're
do you guys want to talk about? Like anything y'all want to just talk about now, since we're done?
Could talk about some.
Okay. Well, first, let's see how long we've been going. Okay, so yeah, are you guys okay with another 15, 20-ish minutes, and then we end the stream?
Yep.
Yeah.
That
That's
works.
good to me.
All
Maybe
right.
like
I mean-
like 10 is what you're thinking.
So curious, how are you guys doing on avoiding spoilers? Is it going fun for you guys?
I
Or
got
Walking
spoiled for.
Tensy.
I got spoiled
I've
for
had a
a
few things
lot
spoiled
of
for me.
stuff, and
I've seen
I
a
got.
few
I didn't get.
spoilers.
Guys,
Okay.
one at a
Yeah,
time.
good.
One at a time.
I know everything. Like I pretty much have had all of episode 18 spoiled. Obviously, I won't say
wow.
what, but
I didn't
and
have
around
I
half
all
have
of
of
to.
17.
That sucks,
I
man.
think. Okay. I think I had everything spoiled from the episode. I just don't know. I got spoiled a few stuff, but I don't know if it was the whole episode or not. But I think it's
Yeah,
pretty big.
obviously, don't say anything. But yeah, like if you want,
Yeah.
like after the episode airs, you could say what you got spoiled. But
But I'll just say, like, episode 17, that one's still, like, I don't know as much about. But episode 18, I would say at least I know about 80% of that episode to the
Yeah,
very least.
same. It's
Really
unfortunate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
same.
stuff they say, I don't. Is I think I'm the person who like said it. They said it was rumors, not exactly spoilers. But then I heard it again, so I'm
Well,
pretty sure
yeah, it's
it might be
confirmed.
true.
Yeah, I know what
guys.
you're talking about.
So about the spoilers. Obviously you won't say them. That's fine. I'm just wondering. Did you get them from comment sections or like how did the
I
trolls
got
spoil
it from like videos.
Oh,
like
okay.
Mix of
YouTubers.
both. I got some because okay, how this happened is that I'm in the Walking Dead Discord server and I went on for some reason. I was on the Spoiling Dead channel and then there was like the picture of the thing and I thought it was like a rumor, like not a rumor, I thought it was like a fact at first or a theory because I've seen those before, but then I read it, I'm like, oh shit.
Damn, dude. I feel bad.
That sucks.
I
It's
understand
fine.
how they get
I
I got
mean, the
spoiled on
episode, like,
Instagram
I won't
spoiled
say the
today.
details, but the episode still
too.
looks interesting.
Yeah, it looks interesting, but some of the stuff that they spoil, it kind of makes me not like.
guys,
I don't.
Yeah.
I can't. I don't
keep
know
in
what I'm
mind-
supposed to.
Please
Yeah,
keep in
like-
mind that we don't know what parts of any episodes that got spoiled. So even if we do know spoilers, we should all avoid talking to ourselves about it in case one guy
Yeah.
knows more spoilers than the other guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what
Uh,
I'm saying. Like, even then,
yeah.
it's best just to try to enjoy the episode fully before, like, that's another thing about Fear. Like, in a way, since it's not as popular, spoilers aren't really like,
Yo, Rowdy,
yeah, man.
didn't you say that you got episode 12 of season 10 like fully spoiled for you?
Yep. Yeah.
Dude,
Hey guys,
That's
I think
terrible.
Ooh, someone
I think
sent me a
Epic's here.
video of Alpha getting her like the picture. They sent me like a picture, because the thing they do where you get the episode early. And on my YouTube record,
What?
oh my god,
What? Who is?
on my YouTube,
someone's
on my
calling in another
YouTube,
server.
recommended.
Yeah.
Epic is calling the boys chat.
We
Yeah, he
Epic.
thinks
We can't
we're
do
there.
that. Hey guys, I was trying to let you know. Epic was he joined on live stream with Brian in the Walking Dead chat, but we were kind of talking over each other, and I guess he went to the boys and tried to call us, or I don't know what happened, but
Yeah.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say the thing that I got spoiled for that episode. I was on my recommend. Well, I was on my recommended because I do that sometimes when I can't find anything else. And it was just a video, and it said The Walking Dead episode 10-12. Negan kills Alpha, and the picture, like the picture on the video thumbnail was just like Negan holding her with her neck slit.
hey Epic.
Watch the
Yeah.
video, but hello.
Yeah, Epic.
Hey, Epic, what's good?
Hey, man.
What's up, mate?
You there?
Yeah. Yeah, we hear you, man.
We hear you.
You're good.
Hey
Yeah,
guys,
but I go
Epic
ahead.
Epic asked in the chat, yeah, I love Telltale, but man, their games have been good, then bad, then good, then bad.
That's true.
The
Talk
So
about a
thing about
roller
Minecraft
coaster, right?
Story Mode is that even
I
though we think it's bad, it didn't do bad as far as people buying it. Because if it did bad, they would have
see.
never made a season 2.
yeah, but the
Yeah, I think
reception
it's
was bad. The reception was bad from the fans.
like I think Minecraft Story Mode. The thing is, it's like appealing to children, and it's easy and cheap to make since they're teaming up with Mojang, and Mojang is going to cover a lot of the cost.
Hey, Epic,
You
do you
know?
hear us?
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey.
we hear you, man. Do you hear us?
But
I don't think.
yeah, like
Yeah,
Telltale, their games have been very up and down, from good to bad,
Agreed.
then good to bad. You know.
Yeah.
I'd say like half their games were good. I'd say 25 were meh, and another 25% were just awful.
Yeah. You guys want to know the bad
Like,
ones?
Game
Oh.
of Thrones was bad.
hmm
Guardians of
I
the
think
Minecraft
Galaxy.
Game of
Story
Thrones
Mode.
was all that bad.
It was
That's a very
bad.
unpopular opinion. I didn't even think Minecraft Story Mode was bad when it first came out, but I was a little younger and it was kind of like kiddie, so I
Yeah,
liked it.
same. I was 12, so obviously it's more appealing.
Oh,
But
what's
I'd
this?
say the worst Telltale games: Minecraft Story Mode 1 and 2, Walking Dead Season 3, Walking Dead Michonne, and Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Oh, and Michonne too. I didn't even think that was bad at all. When I thought it was like really, I liked it so much
Yeah,
when it came
same.
out,
But
but
then I
then I
look back
replayed
and
it. It's terrible. All the characters are bad
yeah,
except for Michonne.
Yeah.
yeah.
Even Michonne
And people
wasn't
can
that
like,
great in the game.
I like
I
the
don't
yeah,
know.
like
villains more than the actual people
she
you're
didn't
supposed to
even
like.
have a katana.
So
Yeah, that's
did they get the rights to Michonne but not her katana? That's what?
I don't know. Hey, yeah, Epic.
Yeah, like
I want to congratulate you on 70 live streams.
Thanks, Epic. That means a lot. My next live stream will be The Walking Dead episode, Better Angels, season 2, episode 12, and
Oh, I love that
it should be
episode.
on Monday. It should be Monday night,
yeah,
hopefully, and
Heck yeah.
that'll be live stream number 70. But yeah,
yeah.
but yeah,
Because
just
Can
I'm a Shane fan, so that episode is very important for me.
Big
Oh,
episode.
do you guys
Yes.
mind me asking? So most of y'all channels are built off of The Walking Dead. I only really know Dan and Brian's channels. I don't really know much about you guys' channels. But when The Walking Dead like franchise like really ends, what do y'all like plan to do for your channels?
I mean the main show is ending, but the franchise isn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Plus, my
franchise
channel
will.
isn't just The Walking Dead stuff. It's like I
Plus,
just
The
do
Walking Dead
anything
has
like
another decade.
Yeah.
That
I don't know.
easily with the
I've
like 6 spin-offs, easily a
Right.
decade.
I've like talked about it like a few times, but like the Walking Dead franchise, like I'm gonna review the franchise until it's over, basically. But like aside from Walking Dead, let's say the franchise goes down a few years after the main show, there'll always be, I feel like, entertainment of some kind to cover. To be honest.
exactly.
Yeah.
Plus, we don't
I
gotta
thought
worry
when
about
World
that until
Beyond
at least like 2027 or something.
Exactly.
when World Beyond first came out, I thought like I don't know if you guys heard this, but from what I heard from a lot of people, like PT channel or whatever, a lot of people were saying World Beyond was gonna be a show based off in China, but that obviously didn't happen. But I do
Typhoon.
want to.
What were they getting in from Typhoon or whatever?
I don't know. He just said that he. I can't remember. It was so long ago.
By the way,
Really?
guys, did you guys see that new teaser with Carol? I just posted it in the
Yeah.
chat.
I didn't see
It's
I've
it.
like
never watched
you,
that
I didn't
right
see
now.
it yet.
then you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
Carol's
Carol's
freaking weird. But I
Carol's
love her.
rage. It's like, Carol, you've been in rage mode the whole season. Like, you got your revenge. I don't get.
And now
Is
you're
it
just
just me?
losing your
But
mind now.
does 10C kind of look like the filter kind of look weird, a little too
Yeah,
bright?
it does. It almost looks like there's like a blue, like a light bluish. Like it's almost like the filter that episode 5 of Fear had with season 6. It had like that cyan filter.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey guys, why do you think Maggie? Yapik?
Sorry, Brian.
Talking-
Do you guys watch Nikki and Steven react?
Oh,
Yeah,
they're
I
the
do,
best.
yeah.
Skybound all the time.
Who reacts?
Nikki and Steven.
I haven't seen
Oh my
them.
God,
wait,
I
are they
really
the
like-
couple?
Yeah,
Are
they're
they
a
the
couple.
couple?
Yeah, it's like the girl with
Yeah,
the
I know what
short
you're talking
hair.
about.
Yeah, they are great, dude. Honestly, they are
You guys
probably one
watch
of my
the
favorite
normies? You
reactors.
guys watch the normies?
Mr.
Yeah.
Williams is the best.
Oh,
Another
Mr.
Um,
Williams is the greatest, dude.
My favorite are, I mean, yeah, Mr. Williams. What's her
Another girl
name?
named Katie. She's my favorite.
Katie, yeah, Katie.
She's
That's who it
amazing. I
was.
want to meet her in real life.
And Mischief Maker, I'd say.
Katie
another
is the best one. She's just so she's just so kind.
Yeah,
I
she
guess they
interviewed
all are, but
Charlie's actress
she's
and
interviewed a
Cooper
lot of people. She's met a
and
lot of
Cooper
people.
Andrews,
Oh, she's
Jerry,
interviewed
aka
like
Jerry.
almost everybody.
Yep.
Yeah.
She's met like Daryl, Carol, and all them, but she interviewed the biggest person I think she's interviewed was the person who plays King Ezekiel, Luke, and
Yeah.
Jerry.
And think about it, like her channel isn't even that big. It's
She's
big,
such
but
a
it's not like
dedicated fan.
yeah, like
Yes.
I feel the Walking Dead community is surprisingly one of the nicest ones.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're
Yeah.
pretty cool here.
Yeah, you look at like communities like Steven Universe, like a kid show, and that community is like probably the most toxic one there is.
I don't even
Oh,
like Steven
yeah.
Universe. I think that's the most
The
overrated cartoon
community
show I've
ruined it
ever
for me.
seen.
Like after I found out what the community did to artists, I completely
Yeah.
lost all respect for the show.
Rowdy.
Literally, an artist
Anime is the
drew
worst
a
community to be a part
character.
of. Everyone just
Hey,
so
Rowdy.
Yeah.
weird.
We've been hearing you talking really freaking rude the entire stream.
Who?
Talking to my uncle.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah, hey, Rowdy.
yeah, Epic.
Another really toxic gaming community is GTA.
GTA, it can be definitely, but I think like,
GTA Online.
but I just kind of, if you just keep to yourself and with your friends, like I've mostly met chill people in GTA, but I
was
am
gonna
more of
say,
a
it's
solo
not
player
all
though.
bad.
That's
Especially
right.
with like I have met some people like I would do a heist and then they would threaten to dox me if I didn't give them 85%.
Oh yeah, GTA Online is where the toxicity's at. But I feel like people who play for single player, those guys are all chill mostly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, then there's just the people on the death bikes, you know,
Oh, the Mach
the
2.
oppressors.
Like GTA.
I have
to be.
I have it. I have the Mark II, but I don't use it to grief. I just use it to get around.
Hey guys.
Every
Yeah, same.
I can't even like play. I don't even play it anymore. It's really fun to me, but it's like I don't know if this is a coincidence or I'm just getting bad luck. With every game I get, people, I forgot what the thing is called, but it's like a flying, like something,
The
and it just
Oppressor.
like
The
they
Oppressor
kill
Mark
me
II.
every time with it.
Yeah, the Oppressor Mark II. We were just talking
I
about
guess
it.
I
Hey,
can't
guys.
even like do anything.
What?
Yeah.
I think
Look,
Brian's trying to
see?
say something, guys.
I'm freaking.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Fuck off.
Okay. Anyway. Yeah. Okay. So back. The Walking Dead promo. There was a shot of Maggie walking away from Negan, and then Judas behind her. Not to mention the explosion that happens. Like, so what do you guys think is going on? Like, do you guys think
Okay,
Maggie
I think-
confronts Negan, and then
I think. Okay. But this is not a spoiler
Maybe.
at all. I know this is not a spoiler. But and this is something I heard like a while ago that it's rumored for David Morgan to leaving the show. And I have heard a lot of people saying they think Negan like is a possibility Negan might kill Maggie might kill Negan.
He
Or
I'll
something.
hate her if she
confirmed to be in
does.
season 11, though, I believe, for filming.
I'm just saying, if Maggie kills Negan, I'm gonna hate her.
Yep.
Kind of hate a lot of people because there's a lot of people who hate her. Because I watched a lot of people reaction to Maggie coming back and they were like, "Oh my god, her."
Like,
And I know a lot of people don't like Maggie. It's
Hey,
probably
guys,
because
I'm
we have it
sorry
in
about
season
my
9.
uncle. He tried to like hijack my phone from me, and he's trying to be rude on the stream.
yeah, sorry to hear that. Don't worry about it, Matt. It happens.
He's really drunk and like I don't honestly like he grabbed the
Yeah.
phone out of my hand.
That's actually
Hey,
that is like
Yeah, Epic.
Do you watch Meg Stansfield?
Yeah, I do. I love her channel, and I've actually talked to her quite a bit, even just on Instagram. But yeah, she's really good. But I do notice she's not as interested anymore, which is kind of sad.
Meg.
Stansfield.
She like gave up on World Beyond after a while too.
Don't
Meg-
blame her.
I mean,
You guys, I think
The only
Katie. The reason
reactor-
why Katie's probably the best reactor is because it might be one of the only reactors where she's dedicated to all three series: is World Beyond, Fear, and The Walking Dead. She really likes Fear, actually.
Yeah, I like that's kind of like me. Like I'm dedicated, but like I will not hide when I think an episode is bad.
Me neither. Like me neither. I'm never gonna just say like every episode is good because even the main show, like I have to be brutal. Even like
Yep.
okay, I'll be honest. Guys, in my opinion, season 10 episode 3 Ghosts is a bad episode.
I think
Really?
it's not.
Why?
I didn't think it was a bad
I just think
episode
it's
at
a bad
all.
episode. It's a bad episode, I think. I'm sorry. I just felt
It's the
weird.
second to last. It's the second to last. Well, no, it's the third because the worst episode is the episode that Michonne leaves. The other one is probably the solo episode with the whispers. It's a good episode. Just I would rather them.
No,
Oh, We Are
maybe.
the End of the
Yo.
World is a snooze fest.
Oh no, actually nah. I forgot about We Are the End of the World. Yeah, no, that one for sure.
I
But
think the
Ghost is
main
second
reason why
place.
people didn't like season 7 is because they feel like that season was so like it was just a depressing season. But season 10, I feel like is even more depressing because at least in season 7, only 2 people really died. But at the same time,
Yeah.
I guess they were
But at
kind of like
least season
slaves.
10, though there's letdowns in season 10, at least it doesn't drag.
No, well, I mean though, like the first half of the season, at times I kind of wanted them to pick up the pace a bit more.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Also,
My
They were good. They were good at
10A,
doing
right?
that. Like
Yeah,
Right.
Season 7 it dragged.
my most hated episode in season 10 is Michonne's exit.
yep. I think we could all agree on that one. That episode is just weirdly done.
Either
Yeah,
that
I
one
just
or the
think
tower for me.
I think it's fine as an exit. Like it's nowhere near like Rick's as good as Rick's.
No.
But
I didn't
like
like the exit.
I found it was
hated it.
fine.
I hated
It just
Michonne's
felt like
exit.
I think season 10 might be a
Virgil
season I
took
didn't.
over that episode. Like, what
in
the
my
hell?
opinion, it
Virgil
should
show?
have been episode 8. Like it should have been the mid-season finale because it just felt out of place. You know, we're like getting ready to see. We get through like this whole Whisperer fight, and then we just see Michonne. You know.
Well,
Should've-
also
yeah.
not only to mention, but also the fight with the Whispers. Like you know, how they had the cliffhanger in episode 11 of Hilltop, and you just see Daryl standing there. They were gonna
Yeah.
leave people for 2 weeks and do Michonne's episode at episode 12.
One thing, well, think about it because if they didn't Michonne in episode 12, think about it because Judith literally says in that episode that they wiped out the Whispers. So basically, that would be a spoiler.
Yep, exactly. Maybe that is even why they did that. I feel like it's a mix
Probably.
of that and also maybe just them not wanting to be rude and like just like have the battle 2 weeks later.
That too.
Yeah.
Season 8, season 7, actually, when I first watched it, maybe because I had started watching the show in season 5 and 6, and arguably the 2 best seasons or prime seasons, but I actually kind of enjoyed season 7 the first time I watched it. I didn't like it no more.
No,
they should have.
trust me. Season 7 has some great episodes. Definitely.
It,
Yeah, it
does,
does.
but like man, the middle of that season, a lot of those episodes are just so dragged out.
Yeah. Like,
I know.
I'd
Hey,
say,
Yeah, Epic?
go ahead.
Like, my opinion, TV Lydia is a major improvement from the comics.
Yeah. Oh,
definitely does
Cassidy does
more.
a fantastic job, I would say. It's just unfortunate she can't act with Chandler. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I mean,
Missed
hey,
opportunity
that'll be
right there.
fixed in your read right down.
I'm
Yeah,
very curious.
we're
I'm
gonna
very
see cool
curious
stuff
where
with
you.
that.
I'm very curious what Dan's gonna do in his rewrite. Like, is Carl gonna
Hey.
be in his 20s and then Lydia's still
Yeah.
a teenager? Because he might need to
Oh,
work. on-
God.
Yeah, he might need to fix that.
CRM, open up. CRM, open up.
Oh my goodness.
Is Lydia gonna lick his eye?
Ah,
Oh.
That will be answered, guys. But I've got some twists to it. Let's just say.
Oh,
I see.
and by the way, Brian,
Yeah, Epic.
how's The Walking Dead Extinction coming?
Thank you for asking. So the plan is still spring this year for season 2.
awesome.
It's going slowly. I know Dan has. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Dan's the only one. Well, me and Dan are the only ones who know all of season 1, like who have watched
Yeah.
it. So,
Mhm.
very curious to hear you guys' thoughts on season 1.
Yep, I'll definitely I'll be there, dude. Once season 2 starts.
Yeah, same. I mean, I'll be
Yeah.
getting to season 1 soon. It's definitely the next thing I'm gonna watch, and then after that's probably gonna be the Plague. But I probably
Oh,
won't
dude,
watch
The
all the
Plague,
Plague in
dude.
one go.
Anybody here that has not seen the plague, dude, get to it. That's all I can say.
I haven't watched it, but because I don't really know who.
Hey Dan.
Yeah, Epic.
Yeah,
Do
still
you
on the
prefer the
stream.
plague over survival of the fittest?
Do I prefer the plague over survival of the fittest?
Yeah.
I would say, like, in terms like long term, I would say the plague is better. But in terms of recently, I would say survival is better.
Also, like,
Yeah.
I don't know, when I release season 2 in every week, I don't want to like do it at the same time as one of your guys' shows or with Fear. So I got to figure out how that's gonna work. Like, I might do it in the
I
middle.
mean, like,
I mean, you should
World
be
Gone
able
Mad
to
is going to be
release it
releasing
whenever you
like from
want
like
to.
February into like March,
Still on the
so
stream.
that's
It's
all
almost
that's to
done.
be.
Chill out.
Sorry, Dan.
Um.
I didn't hear that. What'd you say, Dan?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, all I was gonna say is that yeah, like, cause like World Gone Mad, it's gonna be releasing like from like into February, but also it's gonna spill over into March. But for the spring, like it'll be over. Let's just say around the time March is done.
Hey Dan.
Awesome.
Yeah, Epic.
Is World Gone Mad set in the Walking Dead universe, or is it its own thing?
It's completely its own thing, its own world, its own characters, and it's gonna be. I'll just say it's its own world, but it is obviously in the apocalypse.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hey, real quick,
zombies?
I'd like to announce a little something. I know I talked about it before, but I just wanted to announce something, and this is official now.
Yeah.
If this is happening in April, I am going to be doing a 6-episode Walking Dead World Beyond rewrite.
Hell yeah.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Hey Dan.
Yeah, Epic.
Is World Gone Mad in the zombie apocalypse?
Yeah, like I just said, it's going to be apocalyptic. It's going to be, I can't say how long into the apocalypse. That'll be revealed once we see. It could be at the very beginning. It could be a little ways in, but it'll be in the zombie apocalypse world.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Is like, okay, in terms of inspiration, would you say it's inspired more by the Walking Dead or by Fear the Walking Dead? If you had to choose one that's more inspired, that you took more inspiration from.
I know this is going to give you guys like no answer, but it's kind of both, to be honest.
Really?
Hey guys, I had a question.
Yeah.
So when after the first 2 episodes, obviously, like, because only 2, because we don't want to get to the other 3, but so out of the first 2 episodes, when you compare, when you think of Bigby, which Walking Dead character comes to mind?
Kenny.
Kenny.
Yeah, same.
Agreed.
Really? Not
Me
Rick or
personally,
I
Negan?
can't think of Sarah now that I think about it.
Sarah? No.
I'm
Okay.
joking.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
me personally, I feel Bigby is similar to Lee.
I was gonna say that, but I think
So.
Kenny's way more violent. Lee didn't care. He
Kenny
didn't
has
really
more
care about
temper, I
anybody
think.
but Clementine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kenny is more out of control than Bigby, I'd say.
I'm surprised. I
Big-
thought someone was gonna say, like, I don't know, Rick or Negan, like in terms of personality or.
I was about to
Oh, I
say
thought
that,
you
but
were
then
just talking
everybody
about
started talking about the
games.
video game characters.
No, I said
Yeah,
Oh,
which
now you're
one.
referring to
obviously,
guy.
I think he's kind of. He's most definitely Rick. Mixture of
I
Rick
mean, just
and
look at the
Daryl, I
guy.
guess.
He even looks like Rick.
He looks like comic Rick.
Like
He does.
in a way, Kenny makes sense, but me personally, I'm not a Kenny
Stream's
person,
almost
so
done. Chill out.
Me neither. Kenny is like, how you gonna kill someone's dad, but then when you gotta kill your son who's big, you don't want to do it. That just made me so mad.
You ain't
No,
too
it's
short.
not.
Literally, like, he
Have your grade 10.
It's
he-
mainly.
Make my words. I'm gonna get my grade 10, and everybody else
Like-
is gonna vote the fuck
So
off.
selfish.
Yeah, like when it's not somebody he cares about and they're like about to die, he's like, oh, let's execute them. But when it's somebody he cares about, he's like, no, they're gonna be fine.
Hey
Who's
guys,
Telltale
Yeah.
Yeah.
to confirm if Larry was gonna survive?
it's mainly season 2 that made me hate Kenny. Season 2
I
is
actually liked Kenny in season 2.
Oh,
His
I loved him
character
in
in that
season
season
1,
is
but then season
horrible.
2, I'm like, what is this character?
Season 2 was the one that made me mad. He didn't really get annoying until episode 4. But here's the thing, you can't really blame him. He's going through a lot. He's lost almost everything, but you can't say this for any other character besides Lee, but he will risk his life for
Yeah,
the
but Kenny took it too
Clem and
far, to be
AJ.
honest.
Well, yeah, at the same time, he's blaming an 11-year-old girl for his girlfriend getting bit by
Yeah,
a
if you
rock.
think about it, it
Agreed.
technically was her
It's not
fault because
Clementine's
if
fault
she wouldn't
she
have
got
chopped
bitten.
off,
Okay,
if she
No.
wouldn't have
If any-
chopped off the arm, if she wouldn't have chopped off the arm, she wouldn't have like screamed or anything. And if you choose the other option, you kill the walker. That's what makes me hate Kenny. Cause how you gonna get mad for me saving her, but then she died? Like, cause if you kill the zombie, he's still mad at you.
Okay,
Yeah.
in reality, it's actually Sarah's fault for why she got bit in the first place.
Yeah, because she
What
freaked
else did
out
y'all
because her
do? Y'all saw
daddy
your
died.
dad just get shot in the neck
Your
in front of you.
yeah, your daddy died in front of you. Get over it. Sheesh.
Hey guys.
You're dark.
Yep.
My parents die in front of me like that.
Well, I want to thank you guys so much for the stream. It's been an hour and 40 minutes now. I was wondering if I think now it's a good time to end it. I actually have some things to
Absolutely.
Yeah.
do.
Loved it.
Absolutely agree.
Yeah. Thanks for hosting it, Brian. It was an awesome stream.
Thanks,
very
man.
much,
I
man.
appreciate
I
it.
can't wait to do the Walking Dead episode on Monday.
Yeah,
That's awesome,
Yeah.
guys.
great.
Definitely.
And hey, is it just me, or are we getting a bit better at like not like getting too crazy in here?
I mean, I think
Slowly.
slowly. I think it's
Yeah,
slowly getting
The
there.
last stream was the best
Apart
we've
from my
ever
Uncle
done.
Richard, I think we're doing great.
All right, guys.